Well, this was a good tent site. There's room back in the back. There's some weekenders that they still haven't stirred. 4 miles to start off with, uphill, but it looks like the elevation gain's closer to 300 or 350 foot per mile, so hopefully that doesn't wear me off right to begin with. About 31 miles to the Donner Ski Lodge, and so every mile I can do today, the shorter the hike tomorrow into the lodge. I was up before 6, but still 7 o'clock getting out of camp. Just kind of moving slow. Coming from over there. And yeah, I'm moving pretty good this morning. It's still nice and cool. And every now and then I can get a view. Going that way. A lot of cars around, pretty busy trailhead. But gonna take a little break, drink a little water, and do some other stuff. So this trailhead is at Barker Pass Road. And if somebody was wanting to do trail magic, this would be a prime spot to do it. We're a couple miles out from South Lake Tahoe, a couple days, and like a day and a half from Donner Peak. This would be awesome if somebody had hamburgers and hot dogs, cooler full of soda. Just throwing it out there. Came from over there, and I am glad I stopped and turned around because I almost missed a view. It's looking real hazy. Every now and then I think I smell smoke. So, could have seen Lake Tahoe, except it was so misty. And now I'm going over this way. Coming from that way. And I'm pretty sure underneath all that mist is Lake Tahoe. I'm going that way. So I had been making good time, even on that uphill stretch. But I just stopped and ate lunch, and this water source is supposed to be the last one for 8 miles. And there's going to be a climb and then stay up on a ridge, so that means I'm going to be carrying water. The more water I carry, the slower I'll go. So I'm going to try to figure out a good compromise. So I'm going up this way and switching back. And I've done several switchbacks already. I'm in the middle, I'm half mile into a 1.5 mile climb that goes up 600 and some foot of elevation gain, and I think I've got 1 mile and 350 foot of elevation gain left. I'm not dying, but I'm not flying either. Coming from that way, I'm pretty much done with the steep uphill. So now for about 4.5 miles, it's going to be little ups and little downs as I follow along this ridge, which you'll get shots of that. Right now I got a new view. Coming from over there. Since I got up here to the ridge, it's actually been pretty chill hiking. Lake Tahoe and several nice views. Going that way. So I came from way over there, and we haven't had any shade for a little bit, and it's getting hot. Coming up to the top of a ski area. Hopefully there'll be some shade. I'll drink the last of my water. Going up about a half mile to the ski area. About a half mile after that, then I'll start going downhill. So came from around there, and this is the edge of the ski area. There is no shade to be had. That's all right. It's 1 o'clock, so there's not a lot of shade, period, but looks like there's a spot underneath the tree over there. Coming from over there, that's where that ski area was at, and pretty much done with the ridge walk. I'm getting ready to go that way. I'm going to go downhill and about 3 miles, 1,300 foot of elevation loss, and then back up 3.5 miles and go underneath that ski lift over there. But I'll enjoy the downhill while I got it, and I will get me some water. So I'm starting to get thirsty. I am so glad this is clear and cool. I am going to drink all I can, sit in the shade until I can drink some more before I start heading uphill. And I caught up with Miss Biscuit. She went by my campsite while I was still breaking camp, so It's hot. I am thirsty. Take a break and then get as many miles as I can, because I think I've got like close to 15 at this point. Then it's uphill. The creek's over there. And I spent an hour cooling off in the shade, drank a couple liters of water, and I've done 13 miles today. Oh, I was also talking with Miss Biscuits, and they are staying here because they don't need to be to town until Monday. Some other hikers I know staying here because they're kind of getting back on trail and getting their trail legs. I'm going to try to do at least 5 more miles, and hopefully I can do a little bit more than that. And it's going to be uphill, like 1,400 foot in 3 miles, 3.5 miles. It'll be all right. Come from that way, did about 1.3 miles in a half hour, but that was finishing up the downhill. So now I've got 3.5 miles and 1,470 foot of uphill, get up to that ski lift, and it is hot. Trail's going up that way. I came up from down there. Trail is going up there. Sure would be cool to see a bear down someplace like that, but no luck. Coming up from down there. I've only gone a couple of miles, but I am going to drink some more water. And I guess I only have like 3 miles, or a little over that. 3 miles of uphill and then a little bit more to get to camp. There's a tent site right there. I'm coming from this way, and the American River is right there. I can hear it. Maybe you can't. I could totally stop. It's almost 5:30. Well, I'm about 1 mile, 440 foot of elevation gain. And gosh darn it, I am walking underneath that ski lift today. I'm going to look around. I need water. Surely this isn't the American River. I came up and over there, and the ski lift should be right around the corner. Going down that way. There's the ski lift. So it's not like I really like ski lifts. It was just the goal that I'd set for myself, and I'm pretty happy about it. It's 6 o'clock. There's water in a half mile, and then I think I'm going to camp about a 1/4 mile after that. Heck of a view. Coming from over there, and I'm basically at my campsite. It was there was a funny comment from years ago, because it's listed as campsite for 5 tents. and somebody posted that they liked that somebody saw a soccer ball or a soccer field size clearing and said, 5/10. So I'm gonna look for a really good spot, set up the tent, start making dinner, and there's strong signal. So I have not been working on videos like I said I would. Usually it's either because I'm tired or there's people around and I'm talking. I haven't mentioned this before, but I'm a talker. But all right, I'll get back to you on that. I'm gonna try to be quick so I can get this sent. But here's my tent site. If I can get up in time for it, ought to be a good sunrise. You can just barely see, I think that's the northern edge of Lake Tahoe.